Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Give me just one quick second to post to the various discords that I am a part of. Might help if I copied the stream URL. Okay, that's that. How is everybody doing today? Woot! So, a nervous, well, I'm nervous about watching this particular replay. My advisor, Parmentier, here in the chat, has told me that I am pretty lucky, so I am curious to see exactly what happens, so we're going to do that right now. It's the final countdown to my destruction, apparently. Oh hey, we occupied that. Neat. Okay, nothing happening. Ooh, little gunnery practice for our submarines. Is it going to be only guns, or are we going to launch a torpedo as well? Those 13.2 millimeter machine guns doing some work. So I-169 will be very low on AA ordnance. Decides to submerge I-169 due to damage to the Sarabaya, I'm hoping. Did you let it go without finishing it off? Okay, patrol boat does the thing that patrol boats normally do, which is jack shit. Okay, so our surface combat task force or forces have been spotted. Spotted by B-17s, huh? and our sweeps continue to do not much. Lots of flak damage there. Eight damaged Nels. That is more than half. The hell is an FK-51? I'm gonna have to look that up. We will be going in on Moresby, but he knows we're coming now. Hello, I'm gonna call you Wookie. Hello, Wookie. Thank you, Alexander. Only 142, huh? Okay. And we outright lost a Nell due to flak. There is a lot of AA here. So much AA. I'm happy to see we keep hitting the airbase supply. Ah. Hey! Well, we destroyed one aircraft and damaged another on the ground. More FK-51s. Okay. Much less damage, despite having pretty much more aircraft. But, oh my god, that is nothing for damage dealt. Okay, so hopefully we're taking away a bit of recon over Java. No casualties dealt. Always good to see more supply hits. The more we damage the supply here, the faster we can starve them out once they're cut off from the rest of the supply in Java. Okay. It's an absolute shame that I can't bring any fighter protection up this way yet. And by the time I can bring fighter protection up here, they won't have any air bases to fly from. And that's a really good question, Rayrard. That is a damn good question. Set it to normal? Okay. There is a lot of cap over Port Moresby. Holy shit. I mean, there's 111 fighters there, so that's not to be a surprising fact. Well, it appears that we are within range of the Banshees. It's a shame we don't have more, more escort. I mean, I did order a lot of Zeros to escort. No, Rayrard, we will not. Okay, so all that he knows is here is Kirishima, Haguro, and Natori. Really should have had more, Well, it really depends on the pilots. It really depends on the pilots, because a really good pilot... Well, for instance... Slash has boasted about his top ace with, I think, 8 kills flying a Buffalo. So, it really depends on the pilots. For now. Later on, when they get their superior technology, it will matter less. That's a big fucking bomb. Oh dear. Well, flotation damage is increasing on the I-5. That's not a good thing. For the next turn, I will be calling upon every single Zero that we have at Rabal. Because apparently the 3 squadrons that I've ordered to protect them wasn't enough. Which is pretty disappointing. So what kind of damage can we deal here with a bombardment? $16. That's a big number. Yay. Well, Kirabutai is kind of going to be involved. but in a lesser extent. I'll show you what the plan is as soon as I get control of the game. They could, but keep in mind, there is over 100 fighters. I will not forget to set the Kates to range 7. Alright, first, let me do the save. Alright, so we've got Kirubutai here. Completely unspotted. And they will be moving to this point next turn. I do expect some kind of armed response coming from, I don't know, somewhere over here. Probably Townsville, because that's the largest port in the area. And, well, if an armed response is sent, then... Oh, wow. The PT Busters have almost maximum detection. So he's going to see a huge fleet of destroyers there. Probably... Let's see. We've only got 3 out of 7 detection at Port Moresby, so they may not have been spotted. Probably the 2 ships sighted with the AK. Because I'm pretty sure we saw more than that last turn, and there was an AP there, a troop transport. But yeah, here's Kirubutai, and basically what they are going to be doing is taking out any kind of armed response coming up to Port Moresby. As a matter of fact, I do need to tell these guys to run full speed, because their maximum is 7 hexes, and they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexes from Port Moresby. I get the feeling that if I had done my routing correctly and been able to attack this turn, then I don't know, we probably would have gotten a 100% total surprise. But since I screwed that up, we're having to deal with what we have here. And Townsville to Port Moresby is 14 hexes, so he's gonna have to run full speed all day, or I'm sorry, all night and then all day just to get here. And if that's the case, then Kirubutai will be right here, because at cruise speed they move 9 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And from here, they're going to be able to hit a pretty large swath of ocean. They are, Keith. For one reason, you can only have, I think it's 24 ships in a surface combat task force. And we've got 11 destroyers here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here. And we've also got the ASW task force. It will help out our chances of the PT boats not attacking the battleships. But the PT boats are probably going to have a bad time anyways because our moonlight is so low. Well, the thing about that is the Kirubutai will only be here at the end of the night movement. Oh. I guess I can. Well, okay. But, yeah, at the end of the night phase, Kirubutai is going to be here. And that's not going to work out so well because they'll only be able to hit things within this rough area. Alright, hold on. What's the task force number for the ASW? 175. I need to make sure not to transfer in from 175. Fuck, I did that, didn't I? That's what I get for not paying attention. This is a huge force. Didn't I? I mean, we've got a Kagero and a Hatsuharu. They're both rocking the Type 95 Mod 2s. Let me transfer into this. Yugamo. Oh yes, thank you, Parm. I completely forgot about normal threat tolerance. And no, not that one. Let's see. Oh, another Kagero right here. Yeah, there we go. Rocking the really good Type 2 depth charges in 2 of the ships, and never mind, 1 of the ships. Alright. Well, we will be hitting Port Moresby eventually. And I can't bring any transports of my own nearby until we take out, you know, the cruisers and at least most of the PT boats. That's a good question. I don't know if they get a penalty or not. It is a really good question. Parm, do you know the answer to that one? Oh yeah, I guess I could use the overland route. Okay, naval attack using torpedoes. 10K altitude and 10% is dedicated to search. And set all torpedo bombers in this task force. And the Vals will be also doing their thing. Shit. Should I go 6 or 7 hexes for the Vals? Well, that is true. There could be mines there. But every single time we've reconned the base, we have not detected any minesweepers or minefield tenders. So we're going to go with the twin 60 kilograms. Okay. Alright, so we've got one set of zeros at 20k escort. This one is at 8. This one is at 10. Yes, that's what I just said. So we've got 20k, 8k, and 10k. Another 20k. That's probably too much. Let's go 15. This one's also at 15. We'll go 13. This one's also at 20. What the hell? Let's go 5. That is the hope, Rayrard. That is indeed what I wish to accomplish. This one's also at 8k, which is fine. Another 15k, which is also fine. It should help take care of any dive bombers. Well, we've been hitting Port Moresby with naval search for a good long while, and we have yet to discover anything larger than a heavy cruiser. And 17k. Let's go 10k. Alright. Now, did I set all of the vowels to this setting? Let's see. Maya will need your Jakes to do naval search, which you are. Well, Renown and Repulse. Well, I mean, those are the 6-gun, 15-inch battle cruisers, right? Don't they have particularly weak armor? Yes, this is the plan. The Surface Combat Task Force is really just for a good old sucker punch. And Kido Butai is set to just, I don't know, straight up ninja backstab the whole fucking response. All right. All right, so we've got Cruiser Bruiser and Kido Butai. Oh yes, there are certainly a lot of targets, and I kind of hope that there are no additional targets, because that's going to be a bad time. Although, with all of our submarines here, running, you know, basically a line from Townsville to Port Moresby, hopefully we can get some fish into whatever opposition comes before they even get to, you know, a surface engagement. I kind of do. I've slacked on it. I've got the Maya and the Kiso and 5 destroyers. That's it. I don't know enough about the topic to argue against you, Keith, but I really don't think that's what Nimitz said about Midway. I mean, I could be wrong. That would be awesome if I'm wrong. Well, I mean, they are currently undetected. We managed to sneak in through the slot because we know he has search planes here. We know he has search planes. Well, we don't know. We suspect he has search planes probably at Luganville, at Espiritu Santo. And with the presence of B-17s doing some naval scouting, he's probably got all of his long-range bombers doing naval search in Australia. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to grab a beer. Ah, that took forever. Not really. I love having a mini fridge. It's so good. Although next turn, if we end up doing some good damage on some heavy capital ships, I will be busting out with a tumbler of my Glenlivet Archive 21-year-old scotch. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I should move these guys. I mean, can I even put drop tanks on them? Yes. Yes, I can. Granted, I've only got a company unit with 8 aviation support, but I think it would be better if I did not move these 19 zeros from here and just have them long-range cap escorting Cruiser Bruiser alongside the other 5 zero units. What do you think, Parm? Should I risk moving these 19 zeros to Rabal for a slightly closer protection? Or do you think it'll be fine running out of Madang? While you answer that, I'm going to be dealing with protection for here. That's a lot of fatigue. Alright, so we've got one at 7,000 feet. Wait. Okay, releasing from 2,000. All right. All right, so we'll have these 27 zeros protecting Task Force 116 at 17,000 feet. And these 13 zeros, also pretty tired. At 15,000 feet. and 13,000 feet. Is my stream still running? Because I just had this come up for the stream. Is my stream still up? Somebody tell me. Hello? Okay. Woo! Alright, that's awesome. And good old YouTube chat lag. Okay. Summit 20k, huh? I'll probably send these to 9-plane units to 20k. Alright, does this one have... Yes, okay. So we've got 20k, 17k, and 15k for our escort from Rabal. Alright, so obviously we may be dealing with B-17s as well. So these guys are going to be running at 10,000 feet. Ah, too far. Alright. Well, that answers that fucking question. Alright, that's all the fighters that we have available to us for now. I am still waiting on some plane repairs from Tayo 1B and 1C. Looks like 1B will be able to be moved next turn, and I'm also gathering fighters to escort an airfield bombing mission. Looks like it. We are still unloading troops so that I can make sure that I have task forces with everything that they need, with the ships of the right speed going to the correct places. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, this one's not unloading. It's only the Cure's second SNLF, which is... one of those Well, yeah. One of the ones heading to Dilly or Logtim. So I think they'll be okay for this turn, not unloading. And we've got our 3 battleships and heavy cruisers, and I need to transfer a couple more. The Miyoko, the Mogami, the Naka. And this will be our bombardment task force for Ambon. Because apparently they've got a pretty good coastal defense setup. So, whatever troops I have going to Ambon, I will merge that in with. And I will also need to assemble Mini Kirubutai, which is anchored at Manado, just to make sure that air cover can be provided. Whole lot of troops here. I only count 4 regiments. Oh, that's right. We've got one here waiting to load up. Was it from Makassar? Unfortunately, in a Discord conversation... Take your spreadsheet. If enough is in the not unloading force, just start distributing everything. Okie dokie. I will do that off camera, so as to not bore the viewers. These guys finished loading? No. Port size can't load or dock. Chiang Mai is still being reconned. And that's it. Chiang Mai is the only one with any kind of decent detection levels. And Bangkok's airfield has expanded to level 5, which is good. Chew. Ah. Hello. Okay, so there's another PT task force outside of Rangoon. This one worries me, though. Heading southwest. It's coming down here. Is he going to try to take Port Blair? It's 12 hexes to Port Blair. I can't really... if I try to put something on naval attack, chances are it's going to fly underneath the 83 fighters at Rangoon. I should probably adjust this to be in this triangle. Although, alright. So we don't know what the other two ships are. Anything else spotted around here? No. The current one or the one that I just said? Actually, I should probably just put one waypoint here, one waypoint here, and one waypoint here. Yeah, that probably works. Still 2 turns until the 33rd Division finishes unpacking. Hopefully the engineers that are in the 2 divisions can get this airfield up to level 2 before, I don't know, whatever airstrikes come in next. Slash is really taking an interest to Chiang Mai. I'm very tempted to put my Bettys on naval attack. But holy shit, I just do not have enough fighters to handle, I don't know, 150? In regards to what, Parm? Ah, good. I can unload my AA. No, I've got, this AA gun company is moving up the highway to be with all the troops here, southwest of Mulmain. And the two airfield units are moving directly east, where they're gonna be hitting the main road down to Bangkok. Okay, how do I unload just one AA unit? I am not seeing the option to. Oh, I know how. Sarabai Haifeng, so the 41st. Okay, the Ryotaku Maru. Hello, Quinteris. Isn't that going to unload all of them? Yeah, that's going to unload all of them. I only want to unload the one from the Ryotaku. Because I picked them specifically to come to Haiphong. So what I will do is create a new task force. And then they will unload. And then the other two AA units, they were set for Java, but I don't really see that as that big of a threat anymore. So they will probably unload at Bangkok. And see, I'll probably send one to Pisana Luque. We've already got AA at Raheng. I guess the other one stays at Bangkok. Let's see. Remain on station and unload cargo. Alright. That works. Quick look at China. These guys are still moving southeast. Alright, so... Alright. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one for Haiphong in the task force by itself. Okay, it says garrison level is met, but oh, it is. Wait. We got somebody coming through, yeah. And they're moving to Wu Chao because they are going to be Wu Chao's garrison unit. And then I've got the 20th Independent Engineer Regiment moving down to Canton. I'm also moving these two brigades, or regiments, or whatever you want to call them. Brigadements. There we go. They will be moving to Wu Chao as well, and hopefully we can do some kind of pincer at Kukong, where our 1527 meets 528, 121, 138, about 800 AV. And hopefully we can do something at Kukong and start moving up. That may take some pressure off of Pingxiang, because all we can seem to do is bombard. Although we do have another artillery unit coming. And the 34th Division, I believe, is also going to Pingxiang. And we've got the 56th Infantry Brigade moving to Nanchang to free up the 12th Independent Mixed Brigade because we've got a little too much garrison here. Have I checked the AV of what? My own units? It's listed right here when you hover over them. We've got more infantry brigades moving out. Ah, yes, to also... Never mind, I have I got mixed up a little bit. It's fine, it's fine. Battle group's okay. Well, apparently it's assault value of 2660. I mean, I could move everybody here up into Pingxiang as well, which is 1516 plus 1674 plus another 430 and another artillery. And I could probably do something there, especially considering we've got level 3 fortifications with another 4th level building. Do you think I should move these guys up into Pingxiang as well? Giving up at Pingxiang? I could. I very well could. Death stacks are so boring. Let's see. I need to restart the music. So, what do you think I should keep here while I move everything else down to Kansian? A division and a third of a division? Maybe a tank regiment? You know what? Let me save before I do anything else. So if I'm going to be just defending at Pingxiang, I do need to make sure that I don't get absolutely overrun. But with a ×2 defensive terrain and level 3 fortifications, I'm not quite sure how much assault value to leave at the base. What are your thoughts on that, Parm? Oh, wow. That means I can only move about 13 or about 300 AV. That's not going to go well. Okay. Everybody stays put here. Well, I'll move the armored unit down. And the 17th B. Everybody else stays put. There are currently less troops at Kukong versus Pingxiang. Is that a movement tick? No. No, it is not. All right. Still waiting on these guys to catch up to these guys before deciding what to do. These guys are not moving. They're probably making use of the wooded rough terrain there. And it won't be long before the 60th Infantry Brigade catches up with these two units. I might try merging all four of these hexes worth into one hex and crossing a river to shock attack 80,000 Chinese troops in clear terrain. That's going to be a lot of assault value too, by the way. 2187, 692, 152, and 154 plus an HQ unit. Which, I don't know, that might be enough to possibly defend against the 25 units here. Once we are able to capture Xi'an? I don't know, maybe? Question mark? Alright. Wait. Shit. I done messed all of that up, didn't I? No, I didn't. Awesome. We can no longer spot the troops here. Wait. What? Hold on, what? No, nobody lost their distance traveled. So where did I mess up? I guess that's twice in one turn I've gotten lucky. And speaking of which, I'm assuming that you told me I was lucky this morning because of the fact that I was spotted by B-17s and not bombed by B-17s. Or did I completely miss something during the turn resolution? Well, unfortunately, we don't have any AA guns. All we have are the, well, we've got the 7.7 millimeters, which is basically 30 caliber. You're not going to do anything at 3,000 feet or above, which is where they've been bombing from. Maybe 2 more turns, and we should be able to assault Quchuan. Yeah, well, probably the fact that, well, they've been hitting me for several turns now, so they're getting much better with each turn because it's free XP, free experience, because I have no way to deal with them. And as I stated during the turn resolution, by the time I am able to deal with the bombers, they won't have a base to fly out from. So, yeah, I'm just kind of fucked until I can capture all these things up here. And Lanchow. But I'm working on it with 1,000 AV. Oh, he is building up a force here. Of course he is. Awesome. Oh, yeah, I will definitely be able to eventually get these northern bases. It's just, with the airstrikes continually coming in, if you're damaged by an airstrike, your units will your units will change from move operations mode to combat operations mode, which is slower movement. So I gotta keep resetting my units after each airstrike, which is just delaying my push into Lanchow, which is very annoying. It sucks. And if it wasn't for these 107,000 troops right here near Nanyang, I would be able to move another 859 assault value out into the world to help my conquests. Very annoying. I believe this is our second shipment of oil from the Dutch East Indies to Japan. And our first one has unloaded and is on their way back, which is good. I like. Yeah, we're okay here. Let's see. Chichijima Special Base Force. I think this was the one that I was... No, not Rabal. I think this is the one that I wanted to send to Naha. And then at Amami Oshima and Ishigaki, we will be offloading another 2 airfield units, because I'm going to have a nice ASW, not task force. I'm going to have a few ASW air bases around here to go with what I've got around here. And around here. So hopefully, oh yeah, and around here. So hopefully I can help keep my my oil safe. My precious oil. Okay, these guys have finally finished unloading their supply, but Billiton still only has 833 supply. Oh, right. I was going to load the resources. An airfield koi unit. Alright. So I can fit another 45 planes on Batavia. And I'm gonna. Let's see, these 1C Sallies are part of my ASW group. These Nels are still repairing. 2 days. These 2A Sallies, though, are fully repaired and ready to move. Any other multiplayer games going on online? The videos on this game are sparse nowadays now that... Wait, XTRG has stopped? Well, I mean, you could check out my opponent, Lieutenant Rainbow Slash. His Twitch channel should be linked in my... description down below. He is currently playing against THG and me, and I am also helping Parm advise Lieutenant Rainbow Slash in the THG game. And yes, as Parm just said, Hellenstrat. Well, you could watch Slash's series against THG since XTRG kind of gave it up. Oh, you watch THG only too. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, this is a super niche game. And there's not very much content out there to choose from. Airfield damage at 20, I guess that's okay. How is Clark airfield damage at 100? Okay, something weird is going on at Clark. I have never, ever, in my continuous weeks of bombing this airfield, ever seen it get to 100% damage. What the hell is going on here? I mean, that makes sense, Rayrard, and I definitely appreciate your, what's the word? When, you know, integrity. There we go. I appreciate your integrity. If he's got engineers, they kind of automatically repair airfield damage. So, I don't know. That's kind of weird. I mean, I guess I could start bombing the port? What do you think, Parmentier? Should I switch over to Baton? Or just keep bombing the airfield? Should I start bombing ground troops? I don't know. Just keep bombing airfield? Oh my god, I just realized, you know how much damage it takes to bring a level 8 airfield to 100% damage? Like, holy shit. But no, okay, I'll just keep bombing the airfield. That is a good question, but he's only got 2 units here for 1,000 troops. I'm sorry, 11,000 troops. Plus some guns, but some of those are the coastal defense guns. Oh, such a curious matter. Cannot dock port size. Well, give me that supply because this base was pretty low on supply. This is true, it would be gamey. Airfield damage of 1. But it is a size 1 airfield. It's kinda hard to hit. You are very correct about that, Rayrard, regarding the preventing fortification. And I do apologize, guys. It has been one hell of a ride this turn. But my insulin alarm went off 3 minutes ago, so I do need to to handle that. So let me just save right quick before doing, you know, some sort of bullshit outro. And I will welcome you, Rayrard, during the next turn when we see what our hard work brings forth. Okay, alright. I've got my current progress saved. So, this is where the bullshit outro comes in. Alright. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you everybody that has interacted with me. It feels great to talk to other people besides Parm. No disrespect to Parm. I want to make that clear. But, you know, having more than one person to talk to during a stream is a good feeling. So I really hope to see everybody in the next stream where we get to see exactly what we do at Port Moresby and possibly the waters surrounding Port Moresby. So I really hope to see everybody in the next turn. And yeah, hopefully it's a great turn. So, you know, take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, and wear a fucking mask. And I will see everybody in the next stream.